Flutes, in this video we're going to go over the first 5 notes. In the last video I talked about just blowing on the head joint. You can do a similar practice with the entire flute put together. That's not a real note, but it's just a way to practice with the whole flute and make sure you're able to make a sound. Notice that my mouth and my flute are straight. One of the most common problems when you have the whole flute is the flute kind of goes this way, and that doesn't work, okay? It might work if your head is tilted this way, but that's not good to play like that. You want to hold the flute up a little bit so you don't have your head tilted that way. Okay, let's make sure that everybody has their fingers on the correct keys. Your thumb is going to go on the right key back here, and the left hand, you're skipping the first key. First finger goes on the second key there. We skip the next key, and these 2 fingers go next to where this pinky would go. And this year, we're not going to use this note, okay? This key down here is what the pinky would use, but for now, just ignore that because we're not going to get to that note this year, okay? Maybe next year. Okay, so again, skip a key, 1 finger, skip a key, and then 2 fingers. Notice how my hand, this part of my hand, is touching the flute this way, okay? That kind of pushes the flute, holds the flute up to my mouth this way, okay? Let me turn around again. And when I play, this thumb has to come up sometimes. And you cannot use this thumb to hold the flute, okay? When we play C, your thumb has to come up off the flute and it has to be in the air. You cannot use your thumb to hold it, okay? That's why the flute sits against this part of your hand, if you can see that, okay? And that finger then pushes the flute up against my lip and my chin like that, okay? There's the left hand. Right hand, you can see that my flute is an open hole, and you can see where my fingers go. 1, 2, 3. And then the pinky. Be sure that the pinky key, the first key on this side, is slightly lower than these 3 keys. And that way my pinky can reach that key. It should not be in a straight line. It should also not be down here. Sometimes I see this, okay? Then you almost have to like reach your pinky backwards. It should not be in a straight line because then I have to reach my pinky up there, okay? You can pull it down just a little bit there, okay? All right, let's start with number 1 in the book, which is F. So thumb is down. 1, 2, 3 fingers are down. Left hand. Right hand, first finger, and pinky. Do that again. This takes a good amount of air. Okay, so you're going to breathe. There you go. Okay, if you're getting a low note, blow faster. Use more air, blow faster. If you're getting a higher sound, I'm going to blow too hard. If you need that kind of sound, blow softer. That's the note that you want, okay? Let's go on to number 3, which is E flat. I'm going to lift my first finger. I'm going to put these 2 fingers down, okay? This has the thumb here, and then 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 is how I like to say that. We do not use this finger on this note. So it's just gonna kind of float up here for now. And then these 2 fingers, and then the right hand, these 3 fingers, and then pinky is down for this note. Blow straight across the flute. I say across, it is kind of down this direction. Making sure that you have a nice small opening here for your lips, blowing across. Let's go to D. From E flat to D, I am simply going to lift this pinky, 1 finger difference. Okay, so got the same fingers down, thumb is down, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, no pinky. There's D. Now we're going to go to C. From D to C, when we have these 2 notes in a song, it requires a lot of fingers to move, okay? So I want you to think about, I still have my D fingers down. What fingers change when I go to C? All of them change. So my first finger's up, my pinky is up. For C, those 2 fingers go down and everything else comes up. My thumb is up and these fingers are up, these fingers are up. I have my first finger down on the 2nd key and I have my pinky down over here. That's all that is for C. Go to B flat. I'm going to add my thumb, put my thumb back down, put my first finger back down. One more time. Okay. So there's B flat. Feel free to jump around this video to a different note and give that some practice, okay? But I wanted to play it for you so you can hear what it sounds like. Just spending some time holding the flute, getting the fingers in the right place, getting used to this thing on your lip and blowing is going to help you improve a lot, okay? Spend some time practicing and then come back to our next class and you'll be able to do this a lot better. Okay? Good luck.